Hey everyone, here's another little video that I put together with some footage I got recently. It's mostly to do with some running and some exercising that me and Ash have been doing when she got back from Europe. We did like a little bit of trial and error. We kind of just went for a run and bike one day and had to figure out where the paths went, but we found a pretty cool track, and I hope the map had showed it okay, but I've worked it out on Google. It's around 6 kilometers, so it's a good size run, especially for me. I still get hot and sweaty, but yeah, hopefully you can see a little bit in the footage of where we get to run, and it's kind of right up against the river, which is nice, and the trees provide a little bit of shade, and it's good when it's been raining. It's nice and cool. It's funny, whoever's got to ride the bike is normally the camel and has to carry the water, so that's usually Ash. I'm not really fit enough to do the whole track in one go yet, so I swap with Ash and she has a turn running and I get to go on the bike and be the camel. So yeah, we've been out a handful of times doing it that way with one person on the bike and one running, but yeah, it's a little bit one-sided. It's a bit easier when you're on the bike, you can go a lot faster and you get more rest. So we were looking out for another bike that maybe I could ride, and I was lucky enough on the way to TAFE one day, I actually saw a bike leaning up against a lamppost, and I went up and knocked on the lady's door to ask if she knew whose it was. It wasn't locked up or anything like that, and there were no signs by it. And yeah, she said it was her son's that had moved out and that I could have it for free. So I was pretty happy with that. The bike needed a little bit of work. It definitely wasn't perfect, but for free, who can complain? The back tyre was really worn, the front wheel was buckled, and all the brake pads were rubbing whenever you tried to roll it, and everything was kind of seized up. It looked like it had kind of been sitting outside for a while, but at least the tyres were pumped up. So yeah, I just gave it a good once over and adjusted things how I liked it and tried to fix some stuff that was, a little bit tatty on it, and yeah, it works pretty good. So basically, the further I looked into the bike and the more I started using it, I just sort of realised that that back tyre was really shot, and I went to Kmart and we bought a new tyre for it and a new tube, and I got a helmet as well. So yeah, I was able to put on a few dollars worth of parts to get it fixed up. And I didn't even notice, but it's actually the exact same bike as Ash's, just mine is a couple years older and it's green and hers is purple. But they're both Gecko images. And now that we've both got bikes and helmets, we can go on longer rides and check out new spots together, which is fun. And yes, we had a race that's coming up.
It's a bumpy ride. Oh, ripped my poo hole. Oh, check this.
So then the most awesome thing happened on the way home. In the side of the bushes on the side of the road, we found a bike that had been abandoned, and I was able to salvage some nice parts off it. So Ash got a new reflector for the back of the bike, a kickstand. I got a new seat, and I was able to replace the front rim on my bike, which was buckled, and I swapped over the better tyre from that one and the better tube, and yeah, pretty happy with it. Maybe in the future I'll strip them down properly and give them a better paint job or something cool like that.